Okay, so what's your name and what are you doing here at the Learning Hub?
My name is Ciaran and I'm a learning buddy here at the Learning Hub and I'm on placement from UL.
Cool.
My name is Cian and I'm at the Learning Buddy helping students and helping out in projects.
My name is Colm. I'm here from UL on placement and I'm a learning buddy inside in Northside Learning Hub.
My name is Ciaran. I'm a student on placement from University of Limerick and I'm a learning buddy here.
My name is Hannah O'Toole and I go to Mary I College in Limerick and I'm a learning buddy here at the Learning Hub.
My name is Alana and I'm a co-op from the University of Limerick working as a learning buddy here in the Learning Hub.
In your time in the Learning Hub, what's the most interesting aspect?
Two things kind of come to mind. Firstly, there's the Story Hub, which is basically creative writing classes with the kids where you get them to come in and basically create their own stories and then they get a book at the very end of it to bring home. And it's really cool, and for example last week I got to play the kind of cranky editor who kind of had to inadvertently inspire the kids to write their stories, which is just great fun, kind of taking on their persona. And then secondly, there was just taking part in the St. Paddy's Parade for this year. It was just so much fun, just even the build up to it, creating the costumes for the kids and creating the floats. And even on the day then it was just great crack to see it all come together.
It was like helping students and maybe mostly in music and just the creative interaction which the students are interested in.
Okay.
The most interesting for me, I think, is the enthusiasm the kids show for the projects. It's refreshing to see the kids, coming in here and enjoying what they're doing. And you hear like kids saying, "Oh, I hate school," but the Learning Hub is an exciting place to be, and they consistently come here and they enjoy themselves. So that's probably most interesting for me.
The most interesting part, I have to say, is how much I had to adapt to be able to organise and run projects here. All my experience was kind of me working on my own for a lot of it and taking on groups. It was very challenging. You had to be very flexible and you had to be able to adapt to what the kids actually needed and put yourself aside sometimes. But it's fantastic. It's very interesting to see a different way of teaching.
Well, the most interesting aspect that I found is the music hub. We do music workshops, one due on Thursday. And some of them are like group workshops and then some of them are just like instrumental workshops working with the kids like one-on-one. And I've only ever really done like traditional music, so I found like all the different types of music that we were doing with the kids really interesting. Like we've done drumming workshops and singing and different like percussion workshops and all that. And it's really cool to see like more and more kids turning up like every week, like 'cause they're so enthusiastic and interested.
I found the diversity of projects kind of the most interesting thing, and there really is something for everyone. Like there's it ranges from friendship books to filmmaking to orienteering. Like there's anything you're interested in, like there's something for you.
So in the future, what kind of projects would you like to see happen?
Well, firstly I really like to see the Story Hub built on, bring it to a different level, like kind of bring access to kids across the entire city, or even branch out, because it's really a great initiative. Like, and then I suppose as a personal kind of project, I'd love to see a surfing project.
A surfing project?
Yeah, just be so much fun. Like.
Cool. Along the lines of the outdoor adventure, that sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Very.
Any original projects that will help young people think by themselves and make decisions.
I'd probably like to see projects that are, like, again, the same as usual, like the sports and the creative projects, the films, more projects to do with the stories and creation, creative writing.
I'd love to see music develop further. Having been involved in it, some of the kids are extremely talented, and all they really need is more instruction and more help. We have the recording studio here, and I think there's a lot can be done here. There's so much potential. We just need to utilise it.
One project I would like to see happen would be like different projects incorporated into one. So maybe do like a movie project, but have the music hub produce the music for the movie, and then maybe write like the storyline in the story hub. So therefore, like all the projects will come together and produce one thing altogether.
Like a complete hub production.
Yeah, a complete production. Yeah.
Very.
I think some of the ones that started in January that were new to the Learning Hub, like orienteering or things like that, there's an online magazine and stuff. I think I'd like to see them develop and move on into other groups, and for like maybe even other age groups to get a chance to do them.